That would happen to me.
That would happen.
Because that would happen to me.
That would happen.
That would happen to me.
Because that would happen to me.
Taylor, in the 24 years that I've been on this earth, the closest I've ever come to dying has been at the hands of a T-bone steak.
Boom! Mic drop. Set the stage.
I was at my dad's house one day. Nobody else was home. We had leftover steak in the fridge. Take the T-bone out of the fridge.
Of course.
Put it on a plate. Don't heat it up. Start cutting. Microwave minutes are super long. So I start eating the steak.
Okay.
A couple bites in, get that feeling like, oh, got a piece stuck there. And then everybody does this. When you start choking, you give that immediate, just like, you like straighten up real quick. And it's like, oh, I gotta get my esophagus as vertical as possible so it goes down. Okay. It's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. I'm not full on choking, but it's enough, like I can just barely breathe.
Concerning.
I can still breathe a little bit, it's just like that doesn't work. So I get up and find a cup of water, fill it up, go to drink the water to force it down. Water rebounds off the steak, which is lodged in there.
SWAT. Do not pass go.
So then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start jumping up and down. I'll just let gravity do the work.
Yeah.
It'll eventually just plop right into my stomach.
It's science.
I knew what I was doing. As you will see, I did not know what I was doing. Doesn't go down. What's my next option? Give myself a Heimlich. I've seen people do that. You know, balled up my fist, put it underneath my sternum, just start slugging away at my own chest.
What ideas? There's nothing left after that.
The chair method. That's what's left. Bent over the dining room chair, put it underneath my sternum, start, really giving it to myself.
Starts bending over, starts really giving it to himself.
That didn't work either. I don't think I was doing it right, to be honest. So then comes a moment of, I think I'm out of options. What do I do here? Because what happened next was I pulled out my phone and thought to myself, should I call 911 about this? And there was like a checklist of like, is this something to call 911 about? Yeah, like what if I swallow it? And then they show up and I'm like, just kidding.
False
Sorry,
alarm.
guys.
False alarm.
But on the other hand, if I choke and die because I was too proud to call 911,
then that is one great eulogy. He died doing what he loved. You looked at the 911 as if it was like an ex-girlfriend in your book.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
I want to, but I decided to opt out of calling 911. Set the phone down. I think to myself, okay, what's the next process in this? Then I think, oh, I'll shove my fingers down my throat. Shove my fingers down my throat, try to make myself throw up.
Okay.
Not working. Back to water. Try to swallow, comes right back up.
Like, SWAT round 2. Over. He's over with the water.
Go back to the finger technique. Maybe add in a third finger this time.
Whoa.
Get down there, really try and
Wiggle.
excavate what's going on.
Tickle your meat.
After a little while of tickling my meat, I end up throwing up in the biggest chunk of steak you've ever seen just come rocketing out of my mouth. By this point, my eyes are completely just water. Like, looks like I've been crying. Like, it's the kind of thing you look at and be like, why did I try and swallow that? That was stupid. So then, after that happened, I wiped my face off, went back to the steak and finished it. Because that would happen to me.
Now tell me this, the autopsy comes back. Parents have to open the manila envelope.
Is that what it comes in?
It comes in a manila envelope, I don't know.
Cause of death.
Cause of death. T-bone steak. That would be one depressing eulogy.
He had a lot at stake.
Oh,
I had to. Sirloin.